harp, whatever, side A, auto playback, you know, um, the best me that I can be. So I've been telling myself a long time, I am great. I am good. I have a big heart. I care. I forgive. I forgive on a level that nobody else, even when I start talking about forgiving, I'm talking about forgiving people who said they loved me and tried to kill me and try to love them even more. That's the level of forgiving I'm talking about. My mom, my ex-wife, people I love, and they told me they loved me, but they wanted me dead. Now, flashback to in the hospital, or when I get released from the hospital. On the same day, within an hour of each other, ex-wife and mom both say to me at different times, it would have been easier had you just died. I'm like, huh? Like, well, thanks for all this, pep talk. Easier had I just died. I mean, at this point, I'm like still contemplating the fact that my mom and my ex-wife had a life insurance policy against me and did everything they could to make sure that I would either kill myself or end up dead on an overdose or something to that effect. What the hell? Why do you love me like that? Why can't you love me enough to get me a car or bring me to Disneyland? No, you love me so much you want a life insurance policy against me. For a lot of money, obviously, because now at this point I have figured out, and as far as I'm concerned, it's fact. I don't have any of the evidence per se to say that it would hold them in court. But it's the age of computers. All that stuff doesn't go away. So these group chats, because there's times I got a hold of phones, seeing a group chat talking about me, and then there's discussion points on girls I had been with where there's people like high-five them, like, girl, you got game, you're running game on his ass so hard. And I'm like, I don't even understand these things. I'm like, they're running game on me. These girls, some of these girls loved me. Or wait a minute. Or maybe I just love them. Or wait a minute. Maybe this is like spell work. Maybe this is bitchcraft. Because it doesn't make sense. A couple girls I had been with, I really loved, but they were fucking nightmares to me. And to understand that shit is a fucking different deal. And learning that is, now it's like I was under a fucking spell. Is that real? Hell yeah, it is. Fuck yeah, it is. We're talking full spell. Love spell. Bitchcraft. 101. I start learning about things like power of suggestion, power of persuasion. These are things that people use against people, and they don't understand the damage you can create with the power of suggestion. And you get enough power of suggestion, you can put that together into a power of persuasion. You can persuade somebody into doing something that their normal character and normal person would never do under any fucking circumstance. With enough power of suggestion, that becomes the power of persuasion. Someone had to educate me in parts of this. And then once I started reading on it and putting it together myself, I'm like, holy shit. I was under a spell. A love spell. And now I'm thinking, wait a minute. How much of that shit, if that's real, and it's like an authentic thing, how much more shit is real? An authentic thing. I started piecing a lot of things together. I started figuring out a lot of craft. I started sorcery, telling tales, tell a vision. All these things start tying in. All these things start figuring out that, guess what? There's magic afoot, and it can be performed on you. And whether they call it magic or just psychology, it doesn't matter what way you fucking look at it. You can change a person enough. You can put suggestions in a person's mind enough. You can persuade them enough to do things that they wouldn't normally do. They wouldn't normally say. They wouldn't normally feel. And we're talking serious health complications, as well as like suicide and other things can be input into a person just through words. And you can spend enough time with somebody, you can fucking brainwash the shit out of somebody, and they'll never know that they were brainwashed, and they won't even realize that that's what's happening, at that moment. They won't pick it up. They're none the wiser. That's why it's a spell. It's magic, but it's psychology. It's, the dark side of psychology. Manipulation at its motherfucking best. I mean, when you're talking manipulation, this is manipulation on another level. These are world-class manipulators. They can tear your whole world down. And so then I learned about don't let people speak on you. That's power of suggestion. You look sick. No, I don't. If you don't verbally contest something that is said to you, guess what that is? Implied consent. That means the mind may take that suggestion on as a reality. Your mind can then manifest an illness, a detriment. I mean, this goes really deep. So in order to not believe these things, or in order to believe these things, I had to read a lot about it. And, I'm still high on meth. I mean, seriously, I'm high as a kite, running around reading books on spells and magic and, sorcery and, the power of the mind, what you think, how you have Gnosticism. These are all things I am definitely well educated in. And once I realized how much, I start remembering things my mom used to say, start remembering things the ex-wife used to say, start remembering things people who said they loved me would say to me and do to me. And if you don't verbally contest it, once again, implied consent. Your mind is like, oh, okay, well, he didn't say no, so guess what? That's the way it is. Or guess what? That's the way it isn't. So when someone says, you look sick. No, I don't. Just having an off day. I mean, you need to verbally contest these things. You can't let someone suggest an illness or a negative to you without a verbal contesting, because the mind has the ability to make it a reality. So now we're flash forward again. 2025. I want out of the tunnels. I'm done. I want a better life. I've been high on meth. I've been learning all this shit. I've been having these people attack me constantly. In different ways. Different chemicals in the dope. I mean, they try to put shit in my ears while I'm sleeping. I mean, one, when your house has no doors and windows, there's a lot of things that can happen while you're asleep, especially when you stay up for days, and this is 2025. I get to the point where I'm like, I'm not living like this anymore. I'm done. I'm fed up with this. life and this lifestyle and these people and the negativity. So in the beginning of 2025, I go check myself in and I get clean. And as I get clean, when I had gotten out of the hospital in 2019, I actually put in paperwork to start my Social Security disability insurance, and I never finished it. So now here we are, 2026, and I have to go back through and understand that, you know, I still got to finish the application process, but they're not disputing it's going to backdate till 2019. Man, it's like 6 years. I'm like, hell yeah. And then now it's 2026, and that's 7 years. 7 years of backdated Social Security disability insurance for me, for losing my left lung, for being tortured by a group of people, gang stalkers, nightmare, assholes. And I'm still not dying because I know I'm stronger than they are. I know I'm stronger than every one of them individually. It takes a whole team of them to not kill me. That's how badass I am. Don't you doubt that. So, I get out, I finish my paperwork. I'm living with Cheryl Katinsky. She and I are waiting on my Social Security disability insurance. The other night, she trips shit, starts calling cops. I mean, just doing weird shit. I mean, I'm like, I don't want to fight with somebody, and I don't want to be somewhere where someone doesn't want me. I'm like, dude, I'll just leave, you know? And then she's like, no, you won't leave. You know, she's demanding me, I leave right then. And then she's telling me I can't leave. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with this girl? And then I didn't catch it till today. I had pressed record on my phone because I just don't want to get snapped up on some kind of domestic deal. But at one point she says, you'll never get your Social Security. I already forwarded the address months ago. I'm like, huh? And now I'm thinking about it. I hadn't received mail in a long time. And then she's telling me, she's like, cops come, they'll know you don't live here. Because I was like, man, you gotta evict me. Fuck you, bitch. You know, evict me. And she's like, nope, I don't need to, because you're not getting mail here. I'm like, what? Now, I'm like, oh no. But I don't catch this till today. She kicked me out last night. I don't catch this till today when I'm re-listening to the video, and she says it kind of under her breath, but like in a mean way at me. And that's not all she kind of confesses to, but you know, we're not going to go over that right now. So, this is the long and skinny of it all. They couldn't get the life insurance policy on me because I refused to die. I refused to just keel over. No one's going to life insurance my ass without my approval. And if anyone's going to be collecting on life insurance fraudulently, it's going to be me on me, not some other people. So I figured out the way she said it, the way it's all done. This is about Social Security disability fraud. They fucked me off. There's a group of them. Chris Clemens, Brett Martinez, Cheryl Katinsky, Aurora Richardson. I can keep going with these names, but I'm sure that is a good start. Those people are all evil. Ashley Snyder, evil. All those people are involved in the attempted murder of me. They're all involved with my ex-wife in the attempted murder of me. They made one mistake with this. I lived. I don't care what happens from now on. You can take all that disability insurance money, you can shove it straight up your ass. The world is going to know what you do. I'm fearless. You can come at me with whatever. I don't care anymore. I'm not gonna run around scared because, because they're all involved in bikers. I mean, this goes as deep as human trafficking of children, bikers, Nazis, Mormons. These are all connected entities in America today. 4 facts. 4 facts. Some of these people are put into prostitution when they're very young. So part of me excuses it. Part of me says, you and they put the fear of God in these kids when they're a part of that. They terrify these kids to where when they grow up, they know to never speak a word of the occultism, of the violence, of the rape and murder of trafficked people all around the world. I'm out here in Boulder City, Nevada. I'm not on Epstein Island. I'm nowhere near that stuff. Or at least I thought I wasn't. These people are all involved in all of that. Somehow, some way, some shape, some form, some attempted ass murder. You left the wrong person alive. And guess what? I don't care if you kill me now. I don't care. You already destroyed my marriage, destroyed my kids, took my life apart piece by piece, had me living in a cement tunnel for 10 years now. You already did kill me. This is just the ghost. Amber Blue, that's another one. Evil. I could go on and on with this list of evil people. Those names right there are the beginnings of this downfall. You will all fall. You may kill me. I'm just one man. That's fine. I don't care. You already destroyed me. Because after getting kicked out last night, I realized one final stab in the heart. I think all my kids are involved. I think they're all, because none of them help me. I'm begging them, please help me. Too bad, Dad. Better luck next time. Shattered. You already abused me. You already beat me. Can't take any more from me. But since you want that money so bad, now you're gonna have to deal with the effects of what social media does for the lone soldier out there battling through this nightmare every day, fearing someone, thinking he's crazy. For shit like this. This is on the ground right now. Fucking more fentanyl. Fuck your fentanyl. They put more shit in meth and fentanyl now than you understand. It's all about destroying people. And these people are all involved in it in some level. Understand that. This isn't a game anymore. I'm not playing no martyr. I'm just pissed I gotta go through this by myself. I gotta sit here and be destroyed by myself. I gotta know that all these people I considered friends for years just never cared. They were surrounding me and, stabbing me at every turn. Continuously. Police are involved too. For facts. I've had so many bad cases. I'm not gonna go through all that right now. But one of these entities will get a hold of me. But before they do, guess what? Welcome to Facebook. Welcome to YouTube. Beautiful people, you. I just want to end this by thanking God. Thanking God for answering my prayers and giving me this solution. I want to thank God. The real enemy looks like. It looks like someone who says they love you. I want to thank God for the understanding of what I was going through for a long time. I didn't even understand. I was in a game for my life against opponents that I didn't know were opponents. I didn't know how many of them there were. I didn't even know I was in a game. And it was for my very existence, my life. I already lost my marriage. I already lost my home, my best friend, my kids. Lost everything. But I gained it all. I have the entire kingdom of God within me. Everything begins and ends with me. I create the universe just like you do. We all do. We all create our own universe. These things outside of us, they're just things. They don't matter. It's inside the matter that we are that the fact of the matter remains. We are all glorious. We can all do things. We all succeed if we want. We make these choices. All these stars, these political geniuses, all this stuff, they do everything they can to crush your mind. The work week. You're working weak. The weekend. You've been weakened. It goes so much further than this. Do yourself a favor. Investigate all of these things. You don't have to believe me, but those names are enough to start the damage of this crew. Those names are enough to bring down this crew of people who have spent years, 10 years now, trying to make sure I die so people can get money. People I love are people who said they love me. I love people so much, I'm willing to be this sacrifice. I'll give up this life if all of you go down. You can come get me. That's good. I want to thank God for allowing me the privilege to do this to you. The privilege of understanding your gang stalkings. The privilege to understand you're in on it together to fucking kill me. And you failed time and time again. All of you. Ineptitude. I am a survivor and I succeed. I'm not just a survivor. I have found a beauty in life that most will never understand. Most of the time when I wake up, I look at the sky and I think how fucking glorious this is. When I get smacked in the face of something most of the time, I appreciate it. I'm like, man, thank God. I almost forgot to appreciate the day because we become so mundane and so melancholy over stuff that we should be in awe about. Flowers. Slow down and smell the roses. Actually stop and smell them. Pick a beautiful bouquet. Go take a picnic. Do something that reminds you how beautiful this life is. And appreciate the life you got. Because if you got a family, you better be paying attention to your kids every day. You got a wife, you better let her know every day you love her. And she better be doing the same to you. Because if one of you is not doing that, and you're making the other one feel bad about your shitty actions, you're a gaslighter, and you're just there to torture them. Because I don't know if they're aliens. I don't know if they're gangs. I don't know if they're psychos. I just know there are some of us that get chosen to be destructive. This is the life and destruction of life of Carlo Dennington.